Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the play-by-play. Final 6 games of the series. The Yankees open up their series at Yankee Stadium against the Chicago White Sox in the Bronx. Final 6 games for the Yankees will be in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday evening? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all go vote in the poll. If you don't like the choices or the options, add the name in the comments section, please, if you don't mind. But how's everybody doing on this Tuesday night? So, big game for the Yankees tonight. Luis Hill is on the mound for the Yankees. Let's see what the Yankees do tonight against the White Sox. A win tonight. They clinch a spot in the postseason. Hopefully we could celebrate. And we'll keep track of the other scores around the American League when it comes to Detroit, Cleveland, Boston, Toronto. Who else we got? We have Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland, Detroit, Boston, Toronto. Tonight's game with the Yankees and White Sox. I'm just trying to see if there's Houston. Well, Houston Athletics, but by the time that game starts, this game might be over. So we'll see how that goes down tonight. But shout out to the folks in the chat. Let me know how you all are feeling. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're out there watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the new subs. Thank you to all the new subs. You guys and gals are the best. Here we are. Final 6 games of the season, people. How we feeling? How we feeling? How we living? How's it going out there? But let me say what's up to the chat. Pixelmon, first person in the building. What is going on? He's asking, are we going 6-0? Hey, they should be able to, right? I could see it. What's up, Katie? What's up, Joseph? Yo, Pasty, what up, man? How are the babies? How's the family? Daniel Berry, what's up? Yeah, what a roller coaster of a season, man. It's been exactly that. It's been just a roller coaster of a season. Holy smokes, what a season it's been. But here we are. You know, can you believe it? It's like the end of, you know, the regular season's coming to an end. I remember when opening day came around and how excited we were baseball season was back, because during the off season, man, it's it sucks, man. It really sucks not having baseball. You know, I'm into other sports too, but like, you know, baseball was, you know, it always sucks when there's no baseball. But it's crazy. It's crazy. But, you know, here we are. Baseball season almost coming to an end with 6 games left. And a lot can happen in 6 games. So much can happen in 6 games. So, you know, we'll see who makes the postseason, who's going to be a disappointment, who's going to be the biggest surprise. We're going to have all those conversations. They'll be a year. Wow, the Twins are going to be a year and 1 month. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, I hope you've been having a lot of fun with them, man. Hopefully their health is really good. November, December is nothing for sports. Then January's Royal Rumble and the Road to Mania. Yeah, for all my WWE fans out there, definitely. You know, for me at least, I still have like combat sports, right? Because for those that know me, I love my combat sports. I love UFC. Even though UFC's kind of, I don't know. For me, it's just like their pay-per-view cards have kind of fallen off slightly. Big boxing fan too. But yeah, folks, let's get those likes up though. All right, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. And let's look at so far 8 votes, and 50% of you said Grisham's going to hit the first home run tonight. Once again, if you don't like the choices, just drop the name in the chat. So, game should be starting here momentarily between the Yankees and Red Sox, and we'll keep track of the other games that are with Detroit, Cleveland. That's going to be a big one. Boston, Toronto. That's going to be a big one. What up, Petruzzi? Shout out to Jacob Petruzzi. What up, man? How we feeling? How you doing, dude? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Yeah, Michael K and Paul O'Neill on the game calling. There you go. On the broadcast, nice. Can't go wrong with those guys. Love having Paul O'Neill on there. Love having David Cohn, Joe Girardi. I mean, all those guys are great broadcasters for sure. You know. Yeah, Michael K, who's been doing it for such a long time for the Yankees. Well, yeah, I'm ready for this game though. I'm definitely ready for this game. I'm ready for this game to start already. I am so pumped, man. I am so pumped for tonight's game. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice for the Yankees to have a day off. I mean, they played a lot of games off in a row, and I was actually, pretty happy to have yesterday off too. It was kind of a R&R for me. So I got some good rest yesterday. So it felt good to be, felt good to have just an off day, since the Yankees didn't play yesterday. And I'll probably, definitely gonna relax a little bit during the off season for sure. So, take advantage of that till 2026 comes around. Of course, What's up, Peanut? How's it going? What up, dude? So, clinches postseason berth with a win tonight, folks. As they're discussing that on the broadcast. So they're showing the Yankees players in the dugout right now. They're about ready to take the field here. Let's hope Luis Hill has a solid outing. And here we go. Luis Hill going out to the mound. Yankees taking the field. I'll pull up the game cast the game cast up on the screen. So White Sox batting order: Chase Mydroth, Kyle Teal, Colson Montgomery, Miguel Vargas, Edgar Ghetto, Brooks Baldwin, Lennon Sosa, Will Robertson, Dominic Fletcher is your starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox. And here's Luis Hill on the mound warming up. 4-1 record, 9 starts, 3.33 ERA, 46 innings pitched, gave up a couple of homers, 29 walks, 36 strikeouts, bad opponents average 237. What's up, Aiden? What's up, dude? How's it going there, bud? How's it going? What's up? What's up? So Yankees defense, outfield, you have Bellinger, Grisham, Judge. Infield, you have McMahon, Volpe, Jazz, Rice. Wells is at the dish. Giancarlo DH and Luis Hill is on the mound. And we're about ready to go. So Yankees win tonight. They're in, baby. They're in the postseason. They're in the postseason with a win tonight. That's all they need is a win tonight. One win, and they're in. That's it. And here we go. Umpire says play ball. First pitch from Hill is upstairs for ball one. And the game is officially underway here, folks. We have Chase Mydroth leading things off here for the White Sox. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Misses with a slider. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Chase Mydroth. And the 2-1 is outside. 3-1 now to Mydroth. Oh, thought I lost the game there. My apologies. The 3-1. Foul ball, full count. If you're just joining us, the game just started. Top of the first. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Mydroth. Luis Hill is on the mound for the Yankees. Sets here on the 3-2. The pitch is a grounder. Hits McMahon. Fields it. Fires to first. And nice little scoop there by Ben Rice for out number 1. Fantastic play from both ends. And that is the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Kyle Teal to the plate. Here's Kyle Teal at the plate. First pitch is upstairs for ball 1. As Hill sets here on the 1-0. The pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Kyle Teal. The 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. In there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 count here to Teal as Hill sets. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pitch is in the dirt, full count. So Phil Cuzzy is your home plate umpire. They say he's pitcher friendly. More outside strikes, more low strikes. 29th season as a Major League Baseball umpire. And that is ball 4 to Teal. So he draws a 1-out walk. That is the first walk issued by Luis Hill. Now we have Colson Montgomery coming to the plate with 1 out, runner on first. First pitch is a foul ball, 0-1. So you say it's 76 degrees in the Bronx. Feels like it's 78. So sounds like a beautiful night for some baseball. So 0-1 here to Montgomery as Hill sets here on the 0-1. The pitch is in there for strike 2, 0-2. Yo, shout out to my man Ace. What up, dude? What up, Blue? What's going on? The 0-2 is upstairs. 1-2 now to Montgomery. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're watching this. Greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. The 1-2 is popped up, out of play. Still 1-2 to Montgomery. So Detroit is up against Cleveland 1-0 in the top of the third. And Boston Toronto is in the bottom of the first is 0-0 here, folks, just to keep you all updated on the scores for those games. All right, what's up, Ronald? How's it going, dude? The 1-2 is fouled back, still 1-2 as Montgomery's battling here against Hill. Yankees are 2 games back. Toronto does own the tiebreaker over the Yankees. The 1-2 inside, 2-2. Hill sets the 2-2. Ball 3. So full count here to Montgomery. They got back Abreu. Yeah, and Blue Jays apparently reinstated Santander. So as Hill sets here on the 3-2. Montgomery, the pitch. Rounded foul. So still 3-2. Another 3-2 pitch coming here from Heel. Here it is. And he struck him out, looking for out number 2. First strikeout of the game, Hill. And that is the second out here in the top of the first. And that'll bring Vargas to the plate. What's up, Railbird? How's it going? 6 to go is right, man. 6 to go, dude. And here's Vargas at the plate. He takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Did he go? He did not go, according to first base umpire. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Vargas. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the first, 0-0 game. Runner on first. The 1-1. A swing and a miss. 1-2. Time to plate. That 2 strike. Home. If Luis Hill can get his second strikeout of the game here. He sets on the 1-2 to pitch. Is outside 2-2. What's up, Dom? And we got Keto waiting on deck for the White Sox. Hill takes a peek at first. No 2-2 is low for ball 3. So 3-2, another full count here for Luis Hill. So let's see if we could get a strikeout. Hill is already at 26 pitches here, folks. So I don't know if he'll be able to go 6 innings like I predicted, but we'll see. Payoff pitch is coming. And here it is. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts there for the Hill. That is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're going to the bottom of the first. It's a 0-0 game. So good start there for Luis Hill. The Red Sox or the White Sox do leave a runner on. Can the Sox get a wild card spot? I think they can. Yeah, those guys are hungry, man. So I think it's going to be a tough game, tough series there for both teams, for Toronto and Boston, because Yeah, I mean, Toronto's trying to hold on to first place, right? And they're playing Boston in a 3-game set. Then after that, it's going to be the Rays. And Boston Toronto game right now going into the top of the second, 0-0. And Detroit's beating Cleveland right now, 1-0. So Detroit trying to hold on to first place in the AL Central. Well, we are in a commercial break right now. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all very much. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. So Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, Rice, Stanton, Jazz, McMahon, Volpe, Wells is your starting lineup against Shane Smith, who's the starting pitcher for the White Sox. 27 starts, 6-8 record, 4.06 ERA, 129 strikeouts, 54 walks. He's given up 17 homers. ERA just a little over 4. What's up, Joseph? All right, we got Robertson, Baldwin, Fletcher in the outfield, Vargas, Montgomery, Mydroth, Sosa in the infield. Teal is at the dish. Keto is DHing. Shane Smith is on the mound. And here we go, folks. Let me get the music going here. Strike to Grisham, 0-1. And the 0-1 is inside. 1-1 now to Trent Grisham, who's having a phenomenal season. Is going to be a free agent after this season. A lot of talk of whether or not the Yankees will bring him back or will he sign with another team, but he's definitely earned himself a contract as Grisham fouls that pitch. It's 1-2 now to Trent Grisham. What's up, Andrew? Nice, Joseph. Yeah, last 14 games for Shane Smith, not great as Grisham fouls off another pitch. It's still 1-2 to Trent Grisham. Another 1-2 pitch coming up here from Smith. Grisham gets a piece of that. Foul ball. Still 1-2. Yeah, Grisham improved a lot, man. Improved a lot. I don't know if you can have that continued. I don't know if he'll have that kind of consistency in the future, but I like what I'm seeing from him this season. Here's the 1-2, and Grisham strikes out. Looking. Our umpire, Aaron Boone, didn't agree with that call. All right, and here's Aaron Judge. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Shane Smith gets his first strikeout. 0-1 to Judge. Smith sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-1. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's see if we could get 50 likes on this play-by-play. And the 1-1 is ball 2. And it's 2-1 here to Judge. As Smith sets here on the 2-1 to pitch. 3-1 now to Aaron Judge. The 3-1 is in there, first strike, 3-2. I'm on the outside corner. That was a 100-mile-per-hour fastball from Smith. So it's a full count to the captain. Three balls, two strikes, one out here in the bottom of the first. 0-0 game between the White Sox and Yankees. Smith sets on the 3-2 to pitch. It is ball 4, and Aaron Judge draws a one-out walk. And that'll bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. So let's see the Yankees are able to get on the board here. And here is Cody Bellinger. He's one home run away from 30. Let's see if he's able to hit his 30th home run tonight. And the first pitch to Bellinger is inside, 1-0. What's up, Beagle? What's up, Dave? What's going on? Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. The 1-0. Bellinger fouls that one. 1-1. Smith sets here on the 1-1. And a pickoff attempt at first to check on Judge. Judge safely gets back. Boston's up 1-0. Okay, let's go. Got to root for Boston in this series against Toronto. The 1-1. 1-2 now to Bellinger. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Bellinger. Judge at first, 1 out, bottom of the first. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It is way upstairs, 2-2 now to Cody Bellinger. So the count now is 2-2. Smith sets. Here's the 2-2. And Bellinger fouls that one back. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger. Another 2-2 pitch coming here from Smith. Here it is. And Bellinger did go around as he struck out. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Second strikeout for Smith, and that'll bring Ben Rice to the plate. And here is Ben Rice. And Rice rips that to right field, and that'll drop as Judge will go to third. And it is a 2-out single for Ben Rice. We got runners on the corners now on first and third. Ben Rice keeping the inning alive, and that'll bring Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. Let's see what Giancarlo Stanton does here with 2 men on, 2 outs. Yankees have an opportunity here to get on the board. Nice hit there from Ben Rice. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. 97-mile-per-hour fastball. So 0-2 here to Stanton as Smith sets. Here's the pitch. Whoa, that was close. It's called a ball. It's 1-2. Stanton might have gotten lucky on that one. That was very, very close. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Giancarlo as Smith sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, he struck him out looking. Got him on the corner there. So 3 strikeouts here for Smith. Yankees leave a couple of base runners on. And we are going to the top of the second here, folks. We're in a commercial break. We'll be right back when the game will resume back here momentarily. So Boston's up 1-0 in the top of the second against Toronto. Detroit's up 1-0 against Cleveland. And Houston Athletics will be playing at 10:05 Eastern Standard Time. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Let's hope for a Yankees win tonight. That way we could celebrate. Yeah, it was a good pitch. That was a good pitch. Dave is saying need to let him walk as good as he is. So he's talking about Grisham, I think. Don't know if he will be the same next year. Yeah, we don't know. We really don't. Yeah, I mean, I think Belly's probably gonna opt out of his contract and look for a bigger contract, right? But yeah, the Yankees got to sign Belly, man. Yeah, let's hope not, Gene. Let's hope not. Well, the game will resume here momentarily. Yeah, it'd be awesome to see Cleveland win. They're down 1-0 right now, though, against Detroit. And here we have Edgar Ghetto leading things off here for the White Sox. He takes a strike from Heel. Oh, we got Oswaldo Cabrera in the yes booth as Ghetto takes ball 1-2. The 1-2 is popped up left field. Bellinger makes the catch. 1 down here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Brooks Baldwin to the plate. Belly is 30 years old, Dom. Oh, yeah, Belly wants to be a Yankee. He's made that known. And here we have Brooks Baldwin. He takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that is hit into center field. Grisham running back, still running back, makes the catch. Route number 2. A long run there by Grisham, but he is able to make the play. Route number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Lennon Sosa to the plate. All right, here's Lennon Sosa. First pitch. Ball 1. Yeah, Seattle's hot, man. Seattle's hot right now. The 1-0 from Heel. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 is a foul ball. 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. 2 strikes here to let it closer. And there's a base hit to right field as Sosa keeps the inning alive. So a 2-out single for Sosa. So we got a runner on first with Robertson coming to the plate. Do I think Goldie retires? I don't know, man. I could see him playing one more season. I don't know for who, but I could see him playing another year. I don't think the Yankees re-sign him back, though. And that is popped up on the first pitch. Center field, Grisham makes the catch. Route number 3. And we're going to the bottom of the second. Jazz, McMahon, Volpe due up. White Sox leave 1 runner on. Well, postseason, everybody's numbers goes back to 0. For a 2-year deal, I don't know about 2 years. I don't know if any team will give him 2 years. A 1-year deal is probably more likely. I don't think the Yankees bring him back, though. I like what he's done with the Yankees, really. I mean, I think he was quite productive, and the Yankees, in my opinion, got him on a steal. You know, that first base production was a big upgrade. Trade Goldie he's going to be a free agent. Belly, you see a 5-year deal. Scott Boras is going to push for. He's going to try and push for 7, I think, but I could see the Yankees trying to push for 6, but 7 might be that number. 7 might be that number. 5 is not gonna cut it. Oh, Beagle, trust me. At his age, he'll get 6 or 7. He's 30 years old. I mean, he's right in his prime. I don't see a 5-year deal happening. And yeah, Scott Boras is his agent, so that dude he loves to wheel and deal. All right, bottom of the second. Here we go. Let's pull up the Gamecast. Shane Smith back on the mound for the White Sox. Let's see if the Yankees are able to get on the board here. Yeah, Seattle's playing Colorado in about a couple of hours. And here's Jazz leading things off here for the Yankees in the bottom of the second. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Just missed. Just 2 balls, no strikes now to Jazz. Hey, Cold Italian Pizza. How you doing? How you doing, Cold Italian? Oh, what's up, Cold Italian? It's 2-0 now to Jazz. Here's the pitch from Smith. Inside, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Cold Italian, Joseph Orsi asks about you every stream, man. He's always asking, where's Cold Italian? There's a strike to Jazz. So you need to start appearing more, man, because a lot of us want to see you in here. And that's ball 4 to Jazz. So second walk by Smith, and Jazz will lead things off here in the bottom of the second with a walk. He'll take first base. Yankees get their leadoff man on here in the bottom of the second. And that'll bring Ryan McMahon to the plate. Yeah, Cold Italian Pizza's a longtime subscriber. First pitch is a ball to Ryan McMahon, and it looks like Teal is going to go out to talk with Smith on the mound. So we have a little bit of a delay in game right now. Yeah, let's see how many likes we got right now. Let me check the likes real quick. So we got 23 likes. We got over 30 people in the building. Let's get those likes up. Ball comes out of Sosa's glove. Pickoff attempt there by Smith. One and 0 here to McMahon, and there's a foul ball. 1-1 now to Ryan McMahon. Oh, dude, Cold Italian, I hear you, bro. I was kind of under the weather last week as well. I feel way better now, man. It was a rough one for me too this past weekend. The 1-1 is a foul ball. 1-2 now to Ryan McMahon. We got Anthony Volpe waiting on deck. Hopefully you're feeling better there, bud. Yo, what up, Theo? What's going on, dude? On pickoff attempt at first, and Jazz is safely back. So that was the second pickoff attempt. If Smith throws over again, doesn't get him out, Jazz will take second base. It's 1-2 here to McMahon as Smith sets. Here's the pitch. Ball 2, and Jazz has a stolen base. So now we got a runner on second with nobody out. And Jazz gets his 31st stolen base of the season. All right, I'm glad you're good there, Cold Italian. Yeah, I don't know. Something's been going around. I know there's been people getting sick lately, so it's definitely some bug going around. Mine was like from the weather change, man. It was like allergies. And McMahon strikes out for out number 1. So fourth strikeout for Smith. And that'll bring Anthony Volpe to the plate. Yeah, mine was from whenever there's like a weather change or a temperature change. Like I start my allergies start to flare up big time, man. And it's like then it kind of turns into like a mini cold. It happens to me every year. But anyway, back to the game. Here's Anthony Volpe. He takes ball 1. Just joining us, it's the bottom of the second, 1 out. Runner on second, Volpe at the plate here against the White Sox. Here's the 1-0. And Volpe gets a base hit. And let's see if Jazz gets sent home. No, they're going to hold him at third. And that is a base hit for Anthony Volpe, who gets his first hit of the night. Now we got runners on the corners with Austin Wells coming to the plate now. Let's go, James. What's up, Stephen B? Make sure y'all hit the likes. First pitch to Wells is a strike. As Smith sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to Austin Wells. Yeah, I'm sorry, Stephen B. And the 1-1. 1-2. Pitch was fouled back. Wells calls time. The 1-2. And that's a line drive. And that is a fair ball. Jazz will score. And that goes to the wall. Let's see where Volpe ends up. And he'll end up at third. And it's an RBI double for Austin Wells. And the Yankees are up 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that'll bring Trent Grisham up to the plate. We're back to the top of the lineup for the New York Yankees. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yeah, Wells ripped that one. So runners on second and third with 1 out. Here is Trent Grisham. Fouls that ball. 0-1. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. And Boston's still up 1-0 going into the top of the third. And pitches into dirt 2-1 now to Trent Grisham. So if you're just joining us, bottom of the second, runners on second and third. Yankees leading 1-0 on a RBI double by Austin Wells. It's 2 balls, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. We got Aaron Judge waiting on deck. Smith sets here on the 2-2. The pitch is foul back. Still 2-2 to Trent Grisham. Another 2-2 pitch. And Grisham strikes out. That's the 5th strikeout for Smith tonight. 2nd out of the inning. And this brings Aaron Judge to the plate, who drew a walk in his first at-bat. It looks like they're going to intentionally walk him. Looks like there's a signal there from the White Sox dugout. And, yep, they're intentionally walking Aaron Judge to get to Cody Bellinger. So bases are now loaded with 2 outs. And Bellinger is at the plate. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in his first at-bat. Let's see if Bellinger makes him pay. First pitch. Bellinger pops it up on the first pitch to center field, and the catch is made by the center fielder, Baldwin, for out number 3. So the Yankees do get on the board. They do leave the bases loaded. They're up 1-0 going in to the top of the third. So if Yanks win tonight, yeah, they do clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight. I think they're still going to play for the division there, Dom. I think they're going to try and get first place, dude. I don't think it's going to stop there. With 2 games back, they're going to try and play for first place. Absolutely, they will. Well, we are in a commercial break. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for being here on this Tuesday night. Final 6 games of the regular season. Can you all believe it? I've called a lot of Yankees games this year. I'm going to have to tally up how many games I've called. Pretty sure it's close to 130, but again, I'd have to count. And a lot of you have joined me almost every single stream, have joined me along the way. This season, I got a bunch of new subscribers, so appreciate all the new subscribers. And if you are watching this for the first time and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Yeah, the season definitely flew by, especially in the summer months, man. That July, August, like it flew by, dude. It flew by big time. But the top of the third should be starting here pretty soon. Boston's still up 1-0 against Toronto, so that's good. Tigers are still up 1-0 against the Guardians. Yeah, Astros are 3 games behind the Mariners right now, so that's crazy. Mariners are hot. And here's Dominic Fletcher leading things off here for the White Sox. He takes strike 1. One and one now. The 1-1. High fly ball to center field. Grisham running in. And he makes the catch for out number 1. So Bo Bichette's been out since September 7th. Blue Jays are 8-6 since his absence. And Roman Anthony's been out since September 3rd. The Red Sox are 7-9 in his absence. So 1-0 here to Mydroth. We're back to the top of the lineup for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. The 1-0. 2-0. Three and 0 now to Mydroth. So 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1 now to Mydroth. The 3-1. It's a little grounder hit to McMahon. Charges, bare hands, and fires to first. And a nice scoop there by Ben Rice. Ben Rice making it happen there at first base. Good job on both ends. And that is the second out of the inning. So McMahon making it happen. Ben Rice making it happen here tonight. Let's go. And first pitch is upstairs, 1-0 here to Teal, who drew a walk in his first at bat. What's up, Dev? And like Dom is saying, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Did he go? He did not. 2-0. And the 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Teal as Hill sets on the 2-1. The pitch is 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Robert Boom says he's number 27. So we got 27 likes. I know we got try to get to 30 likes, and there's a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Time to play that 2-strike horn. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top the third. Yankees leading 1-0. Let's see if Hill can make this a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the payoff. Ball 4 to Teal. He gets his second walk of the night. So second walk issued by Luis Hill, and that'll bring up Colson Montgomery to the plate. Uh, 1-0 Yankees there, Robert. Bad throw by Luis Hill. Ball gets away. Let's see if they get him out at second, and he is safe. Teal kind of hesitated there, that the ball was far away enough for him to run and take second base. So probably going to be a throwing error there on Luis Hill. So it is a throwing error on Luis Hill. So tying run is on second base now for the Chicago White Sox. Luis Hill is already at 52 pitches here in the top of the third. And here's Montgomery at the plate. First pitch, outside, ball 1. The 1-0 is fouled away, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Montgomery. Runner on second. The 1-1 is grounded foul. It's 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike home. Let's see if Luis Hill can get out of this one at 55 pitches. He's looking for his first strikeout of the game. Like Montgomery is call time. Hill sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. And that is hit, but it's a foul ball. Still 1-2. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Montgomery. Runner on second, top of the third, 2 outs. Yankees up 1-0. White Sox trying to get on the board here as Hill sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. That was knocked down, and Teal now goes to third on a wild pitch there by Luis Hill. So tying runs on third base now. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Montgomery. The 2-2 is popped up center field. Bellinger will make the play, and that is out number 3. So White Sox leave a runner stranded. We got Rice, Stanton, and Chisholm coming up in the bottom of the third. Appreciate you all being here on this play-by-play. Yankees are up 1-0. And as I'm looking at the other scores here, Detroit's up 2-0 against Cleveland at the top of the 6th. And we have Boston up 1-0 against Toronto in the bottom of the 3rd. And I'm looking at some of the other games here. Cubs are up 2-1 against the Mets. Mets could miss the postseason. Who are the Reds playing? Oh, Cincinnati's playing the Pirates, and the Reds are down right now in the bottom of the 5th, 4-2. So we'll see what happens in these games tonight, folks. These final 6 games are going to be a nail biter. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Really interesting to see what happens. So, what a season it's been, folks. A roller coaster season. Can outstart Hill in post. Yeah, he does do a good job of getting himself out of jams. That's for freaking sure, man. He does do a good job of that. How he does it, I don't know, but he does a really good job getting himself out of jams. No doubt about that. All right. So the bottom of the 3rd is about to be underway. Ben Rice is going to lead things off here for the Yankees. So Rice is 1 for 1. Had a single in his first at bat. Let's see what he does here. Leading things off in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Smith. Oh, 2-1 now to Ben Rice. Ben Rice had that monster grand slam in the top of the 10th on Sunday afternoon to beat the Orioles. As he fouls that pitch off, it's 2-2. Bats came alive in that game in extra innings. You know, the last couple of games, man, the Yankees, a couple of these extra inning games where they played away, Yankees have been winning. A lot of times, Yankees don't win in extra innings when they play out away from the stadium. Here's the 2-2, and there's a grounder hit to the first baseman, Sosa, who tosses it to Smith for out number 1. And that'll bring Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. So Giancarlo was 0 for 1 tonight. And the first pitch to Giancarlo is ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-1. Got him with the sinker. And we are officially at 30 likes. Thank you all so much. We are 20 likes away from 50. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes while we're live on this play-by-play. Really does help out with the channel as Stanton fouls that pitch off. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Oh, swing and a miss, and Stanton strikes out for the second time. Excuse me, 6th strikeout for Shane Smith tonight. So Smith is delivering here against the Yankees. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr., who walked in his first at-bat. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. As Smith sets on the first pitch, it is grounded foul, 0-1. The 0-1. And that is off the glove of Sosa. Jazz keeps this inning alive with a 2-out single. And Chisholm will be at first base here with 2 outs. Ryan McMahon coming to the plate. That was a hard-hit ball. Oh, it took a hop and went over Sosa's head. I thought it bounced off his glove. He was not expecting that hop. That took a weird hop that went over Sosa's head, and it paid off for Jazz, and he keeps the inning alive. So there's a foul ball there by McMahon. He struck out in his first at bat. Oh, once McMahon. Here's the pitch from Smith. Another foul ball, 0-2. So McMahon needs to get it together there at the plate. 4 for 40 in his last 15 games. It's not great. It's about 100 batting average. His defense, no question, is great. Love his defense at third. Here's the 0-2. And McMahon hits that the other way to left field. And still running back. And the catch is made by the left fielder, Robertson. And that is out number 3. Yankees leave a runner stranded. We're going to the top of the 4th. The Yankees still leading 1-0. So let's see how Luis Hill does here in the top of the 4th. He is currently at 58 pitches right now. So you might go 5 1/3, maybe 5 2/3. If you could get through 6, even better, but I could see 5 2/3. But in other games, Boston's still up 1-0 against Toronto in the top of the 4th. And Detroit's up 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th against the Guardians. So we'll see what happens. A win tonight for the Yankees means they are in the postseason. But the job is not done yet. I would love for them to finish the season at the top of the division. Yeah, Hill not having a necessarily a strong outing so far. Yeah, a couple of strikeouts, a couple of walks. He hasn't given up any runs. He only gave up one hit. He's throwing a lot of pitches. That's for sure. All right. Yeah. I'm mentioning, yeah, for sure, Peraza. Yep, Boston's up 1-0. I'll take it, man. And Vargas, first pitch, pops up to right field. Judge makes the catch. Out number 1. So Vargas is out. And that'll bring Keto to the plate. And the first pitch to Keto is strike 1. Keto is 0 for 1 tonight. As Heel sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. Upstairs, 1-1. So 1-1. There's a grounder hit to Jazz. Fields it. Goes to first, out number 2. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring Brooks Baldwin to the plate. We got close to 40 people in the building. We're at 30 likes. Let's get those likes up, people. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's try to get to 40 likes as Baldwin takes strike 1. Heel sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. That is popped up. Center field. Grisham makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Luis Hill. So a good inning for Luis Hill. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Much better. Much better. I believe that was his first 1-2-3 inning of the game. And Volpe, Wells, and Grisham will be due up here in the bottom of the 4th when we get back to action. So that was a quick inning there for Luis Hill. Exactly what he needed. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying, Peraza, but I can't really say that I trust Cam Schlittler in a Game 3 situation either, though, in a postseason, right? I mean, Schlittler's got a lot of potential. He's shown that. He's great. He's good. Things that he needs to improve on as well. But one thing for sure, it should not be Will Warren. But it's going to be a toss-up between Hill and Schlittler. And Hill is, he's rehearsing right now. This is he's showing his performance. So trying to maybe he could be convincing Aaron Boone and the rest of the coaching staff to start him in Game 3. Mets down 5-1. Woo! Oh boy. Volpe's much better lately. Yeah. Answer me this. Susan says, why didn't they treat him his arm before? How many times has he blown game? Susan, I have no idea. Perhaps they thought it wasn't that serious and they let him play. Maybe Volpe thought he was okay. I don't know. I like, these are just guesses on my end. I have no idea. I wish I was in the room with those guys. I wish I was able to ask those questions. As we're talking about Volpe, he's at the plate. He takes ball 1. He's leading things off here at the bottom of the 4th, and he's got a 1-1 count against him. And the 1-1 is 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Anthony Volpe. Here's the pitch. Volpe fouls that one back. 2-2. The 2-2. And Volpe, was he straight? No, he got a piece of it. He got a piece of it. It looked like he was walking back towards the dugout there, but he got a piece of it. Still staying alive. Very close to being struck out. Smith sets here on the 2-2 to pitch. And Volpe hits that to right field, but it is playable, catchable there for the right fielder Fletcher, who makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring Austin Wells to the plate, who is responsible for the run on the board, had an RBI double in his last at bat. And Wells fouls the first pitch back, 0-1. The 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. So Boston's still up 1-0 currently. And Cleveland has taken the lead in the bottom of the 6th against Detroit. It's 3-2 in that game. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball by Wells, still staying alive, still 0-2 to Austin Wells. As Smith sets here on another 0-2 pitch, and Wells hits that ball into center field, and the catch is made there by Baldwin. Takes a hit away from Wells. And that is the second out here in the inning. And that'll bring Trent Grisham to the plate. So Grisham is 0 for 2 tonight. So back to the top of the lineup for the Yankees. Let's see if Grisham can keep the inning alive. And it looks like the Red Sox have tied it here. It's a 1-1 in that game. And Grisham fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Grisham struck out twice tonight. The 0-1. Pitch is in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Grisham. We got Aaron Judge waiting on deck here with 2 outs. Let's see if Grisham can keep the inning alive and give in a bat here as Grisham fouls that pitch back. It's still 1-2. Once again, if the Yankees win tonight, they're in the postseason. Pittsburgh up 4-2 against Cincinnati in the top of the sixth. Here's the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Grisham. The 2-2. And that one just misses. It's a full count now to Trent Grisham. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Grisham with 2 outs. As Smith sets payoff pitch. And that is ball 4. So good at bat there by Grisham. This skid brings up Aaron Judge to the plate. So here's an opportunity here for the Yankees to try and add another run here to the board. So Judge has walked and has been intentionally walked. So let's see what happens here with 2 outs. Grisham on first, bottom of the 4th. Yankees leading 1-0. And he takes ball 1. And that's Smith's 4th walk of the game. So Smith has walked 4 batters and struck out 6 so far tonight. One 0. 2-0. Go 2-0. 3-0 now to Aaron Judge. Yep, Boston and Toronto tied up at 1. If you're just joining us, it's the bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. Yankees leading 1-0. It's 3-0 to Aaron Judge. Grisham at first. Smith sets here on the 3-0. The pitch is hit into center field, but it is playable for Baldwin. Makes the catch for out number 3. And we're going to the top of the 5th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a walk. Sosa, Robertson, Fletcher, bottom of the order coming up for the Chicago White Sox. Still a 1-0 game. But I appreciate you all being here. Hanging out on this Tuesday night. So Boston, Toronto still tied up at 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Toronto scored. Cleveland takes the lead 3-2 against Detroit. Mets are losing 5-1. Pittsburgh beating Cincinnati 4-2. But how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing tonight? How's it going? Yeah, Yankees need to get some runs here, man. Definitely need to get some runs. Let's hope Boston wins tonight. Yankees win tonight, man. And the Yankees will be a game behind. I'll take it, dude. And Mets are down 5-1 right now in the top of the 3rd against the Cubs. What's going on, folks? How are we feeling? ABS challenge rules, folks. So each team will receive 2 challenges. Successful challenges are retained. Only batter, pitcher, or catcher may challenge. Assistance from dugout or elsewhere not permitted. Challenges must be made immediately after the umpire's call. Video will play on scoreboard and broadcast to communicate results of the challenge. That'll go into effect next season, folks. Next freaking season. What's up, Carl? Yeah, definitely need to score more runs. Susan, why do I sense sarcasm in your comment? And we have Lennon Sosa leading things off here in the top of the fifth. It's 2 balls, no strikes to Sosa. And the 2-0 is popped up. Center field. Grisham running in. Makes the catch. Route number 1. So Grisham a little busy there in the outfield tonight. And that'll bring up Robertson to the plate. So Will Robertson at the plate now, who's 0 for 1. First pitch is hit into center field. Grisham running in again. Makes the catch. Route number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the fifth. Susan. Oh, Susan. There's Dominic Fletcher, who's 0 for 1 tonight. Hey, you better believe it, Lou. But they better pick wisely because they got 2 challenges per game. And we are at 33 likes here, people. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes. 50's the goal, but let's get to 40 first. Here's the 0-1, and that is popped up. And Volpe's running back, and he makes the catch. So 1-2-3 inning by Luis Hill. And we're going to the bottom of the fifth. Bellinger, Rice, and Stanton due up. So another good inning there by Luis Hill. So Luis Hill's pitch count right now. Let's see where we're at. He's at 70 pitches. So you know what? The pitch count's good. Going to the 6th inning. If he could have another inning like that where it's another 1-2-3, he could definitely pitch in the 7th. But yeah, so far really good back-to-back innings here for Luis Hill. Shane Smith right now at 81 pitches. So the Yankees bats can make him throw a bunch of pitches. This could be his last inning. So let's see if the Yankees bats can go to work here. They need to get some runs, though. I'm not questioning Hill there, Peanut. I'm even saying that Hill should be the guy who starts game 3. He should be your 3rd guy in the rotation after Max Fried and Carlos Rodon. So Toronto, Boston, 1-1, top of the 5th. Cleveland winning 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Pittsburgh still beating Cincinnati 4-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Mets are losing 5-1 to the Cubs in the bottom of the 3rd. Let's see what the Yankees bats can do. In the bottom of the 5th. All right. Bottom of the 5th about to be underway. And here is Cody Bellinger leading things off. Takes ball 1. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Bellinger is 1 home run away from 30. And a 1-0. And Bellinger rips that, but it's a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Foul ball by Bellinger, 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, that was really close. Just misses. It's 2-2 now to Bellinger. Here's the 2-2. Bellinger fouls that one. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch coming here from Smith. And Bellinger strikes out. And that is the 8th strikeout for Smith tonight. So Bellinger swung at a pitch that was upstairs. Would have been a full count. And that brings Ben Rice to the plate. So Smith at 87 pitches right now. So 0-1 to Rice. They said he went around. So Rice is 1 for 2 tonight. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. There is Gilbert warming up in the bullpen for the White Sox, left-handed pitcher. Rice rips that to right field, and that is a fair ball. And Rice is going for 2, and he is out at second, man. Second out of the inning. Good throw there by Fletcher. Gets Rice out. So they scored as a single. And he's out at he was out at second on the throw. Yes, Susan. Marcus Thames is a coach for the White Sox. And here's Giancarlo Stanton. He fouls off the first pitch. So good hit there by Rice, only to get thrown out. So, fortunately, good hit, but the result was negative. There's a strike down to Stanton, 0-2. So, Stanton has struck out twice tonight. Here's the 0-2. Did he go? Yes, he did, and Stanton strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. Yankees go down in order, and the top of the lineup coming up here in the top of the 6th for the Chicago White Sox. Yankees still up 1-0. And that is, I believe, the 9th strikeout for Mydroth, or for Smith. So top of the 6th will be coming up. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Top of the 5th. It's still a 1-1 game between Boston and Toronto. Cleveland beating Detroit right now, 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Mets are still losing 5-1. Pittsburgh's still up 4-2 against Cincinnati. Well, Dom, I mean, I know he may strike out a lot, but he's also a beast in the postseason. The guy has come through so much in the postseason, and he's been hurt. He was hurt all year, and he was still a major factor since he's been back. I know he's been in a little bit of a slump as of late, but still putting up some pretty decent numbers. I mean, the guy's already at what, 20, 21 home runs, and in the postseason, he always comes alive. So once again, I mean, we can't hate on the guy. And my Droth grounds out to Rice as he steps on the bag for the first out here in the top of the sixth. And here is Teal at the plate. He walked twice in. He pops it up on the first pitch. And it is out of play. 0-1 to Teal. So Hill right now at 73 pitches. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 now to Teal. So Hill is looking for his third strikeout of the game. He sets here on the 0-2 the pitch. And it's a foul ball. Still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2. The 1-2. And that is hit into right field. Oh, and there was a miscommunication there by Judge and Grisham. Judge looked like he was about to make the play, then stopped. And Judge telling Grisham, my bad, I'm sorry. I messed that up. It'll be a single by Teal. That's how they'll score it. And here's Colson Montgomery at the plate now with one out, runner on first. So the tying run is on first base. Hopefully this does not bite the Yankees here for that mistake. What's up, Therese? And here is Montgomery at the plate. He's 0-2. It's 1-0 here to Montgomery. There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 is hit into right field, and that ball is a bomb. It is out of there, and that's a 2-run home run by Colson Montgomery. And just like that, the White Sox are up 2-1, and my hat comes off. So, as I said, hopefully that mistake doesn't lead into something bad. But here we are. It led to something bad. Now the Yankees are down 2-1 here in the top of the 6. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. And I just realized I didn't have the game cast up. My apologies. Oh my God, man. And that is popped up on the right side in foul territory. Rice makes the catch for out number 2. And that just cannot happen, man. That's unacceptable. And Keto takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 tonight. So 2 outs here at the top of the 6. The White Sox get on the board on a 2-run home run by Colson Montgomery, and they're down 2-1 right now. And that is foul back. It's 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Can't really blame Luis Hill on that. Cannot really blame him on that. That's definitely not his fault. But you got to make those plays, man. You got to make those plays, or else the other team's going to make you pay. It happens almost every single time. Foul back, still 1-2. And the 1-2 is a grounder. That is a base hit up the middle. So Keto is on there with a 2-out single. So inning is still alive. And that brings Brooks Baldwin to the plate, who's 0 for 2 tonight. All right, well, here comes Matt Blake to talk with Luis Hill. Try and settle him down here. Hopefully they could get the final out, get out of this inning. I mean, Hill's right now at 86 pitches. They could bring him back out in the 7th inning, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. But they do have Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen, so my assumption is he's probably not going to be back out. And the first pitch to Baldwin is foul back, 0-1. That is fouled, 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of 6, runner on first. White Sox have a 2-1 lead. As Hill sets here on the 0-2. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So White Sox are on the board. They take a 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 6 coming up, Jazz, McMahon, Volpe. So you better hope the Yankees can tie it up and retake the lead here. Stupid. Oh no, Hill pitched a good. He pitched a good game. Like I said, the Yankees losing. I'm not blaming that on him. No freaking way. It's not his fault. The Yankees gotta answer back here. So, well, Boston, Toronto still tied up at 1, bottom of the 5th. Mets losing 5-1 against the Cubs in the bottom of the 4th. Cleveland beating Detroit 5-2, top of the 8th. Pittsburgh beating Cincinnati 4-2, bottom of the 7th. So, like I said, let's see if the Yankees can answer back. Walks and errors are a problem. I mean, Hill didn't really have a lot of walks tonight, though. That's the thing. Like not sure how many. He only had 2 walks? That's it, right? Yeah, he had 2 walks. Now it was the miscommunication out there in the outfield. But anyway, new pitcher for the White Sox, Tyler Gilbert, left-handed pitcher, will take over for Shane Smith. So here's Jazz, who's 1 for 1. And name that Yankee down there, folks. Can anybody name him? As Jazz swings and misses for strike 1. Career 249 average, 1338 hits, 245 home runs. Played for the Athletics from 04 to 07, White Sox in 08, 2009 to 2012 for the Yankees, 13 to 15 with the Indians, 15 with the Braves. Can anybody name that Yankee? I'm trying to think of who that could be. I feel like I should know it. And Jazz rips that, and he is 2 for 2 tonight. So leadoff man is on here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a single for Jazz Chisholm Jr. So the tying run is on first base. And it looks like we got a pinch hitter. Ahmed Rosario is going to pinch hit for Ryan McMahon. So let's see what he does against Gilbert, as the White Sox pitching coach is coming out to talk with Gilbert. So Scooble will face Gilbert here. We'll be pinch hitting for Ryan McMahon. So Rosario, as you all know, hits left-handed pitching really well. 310 batting average, an OPS of 841. And a throw over, Jazz is safe, so that's the first throw over. Pickoff attempt there by Gilbert. Jazz had a pretty decent lead there. First pitch to Rosario is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2 now to Rosario. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And Rosario goes down in three pitches. So Rosario cannot make anything happen here against Gilbert. And that'll bring Anthony Volpe to the plate. So Volpe is 1 for 2. And he takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. Volpe 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Here's the 0-2. As I said that, throw over to first on a pickoff attempt there by Gilbert. Jazz gets back safely. That is the first pickoff attempt here in this at-bat. As Gilbert sets here on the 0-2. Another one, and looks like they got Jazz in a rundown here. And let's see what happens. And Jazz is tagged out. So Jazz got busted second out of the inning just like that. Way to go. Can't be making mistakes like that, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing? And here's the 0-2 here to Volpe and the pitch. And Volpe strikes out swinging. And we're going to the bottom or the top of the 7th. Sosa, Robertson, Fletcher coming up. Fernando Cruz will be taking over pitching duties. Stupid mistakes. Stupid. What are we doing? God. Come on, guys. But we are in a commercial break. Top of the 7th will be coming up. Yankees are down 2-1 against the White Sox. Luis Hill will be, or not Luis Hill, Fernando Cruz will be coming to the plate. Yeah, Petruzzi, that's not good, man. We're at 34 likes, people. Let's try to get to 40 likes if we can. Let's try to break 40 likes. Yeah, so Yankees making this real difficult on themselves, man. Kind of beating themselves right now. Another scores right now. Boston, Toronto tied up at 1 in the top of the 6th. Cleveland beating Detroit 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Pittsburgh still winning 4-2 against Cincinnati in the bottom of the 8th. The Cubs beating the Mets 6-1 in the top of the 5th. Well, Rosario will take over at third base. Here's Fernando Cruz, who's going to take over pitching duties here for Luis Hill. There's a strike to Sosa. They said he went around. The 0-1 is 1-1. So Boston's up 2-1 now. They have taken the lead here against Toronto. They're up 2-1 at the top of the sixth. Here's a 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Sosa. The 1-2. Ball goes to the backstop, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Ooh, that was close. It's a full count now to Sosa. We got Tim Hill warming up in the bullpen. The 3-2 pitch is hit to Volpe, fields it, fires to first for out number 1. And here is Will Robertson at the plate with 1 out. He's 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch is a grounder. Hits a Volpe, fields it, fires to first for out number 2. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring the number 9 batter, Fletcher, to the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Max Fried will be your starter tomorrow. He's going to go for his 19th win. And the first pitch to Fletcher is a strike, 0-1. So Fletcher 0 for 2 tonight. White Sox up 2-1. At the top of the 7th, here's the 0-1. There's strike 2. Time to play that 2-strike. Oh. 1 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. White Sox lead 2-1. And Cruz sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Base hit. So Fletcher keeps the inning alive. So 2-out single. And we're back to the top of the lineup. That brings Chase Mydroth to the plate. And the first pitch to Mydroth is hit into left field. Bellinger running back, still running back, makes the catch. Almost a 1-2-3 inning, but a good inning there by Fernando Cruz. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. It is the 7th inning stretch. I'm going to leave you all with some tunes. So get up, stretch, get some food, get a drink, get a snack. Come right back, folks. I'll be right back. Yankees down 2-1. We'll be right back, folks. All right, bottom of the 7th, about to begin. White Sox are up 2-1 right now against the Yankees. Let's see if the Yankees can at least tie this game up. So Wells is going to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And we have Leisure on the mound for the White Sox. He's taking over pitching duties. Wells is 1 for 2. So 1-0 count here to Wells. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. So the Red Sox are now up 4-1 in the top of the 6th. And the Mets just tied it up against the Cubs. It's a 6-6 game. Cleveland still beating Detroit 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th. And here's the pitch to Wells. Foul back, 1-2. And Pittsburgh beating Cincinnati 4-2 right now in the top of the 9th. This is a must-win for the Yankees, man. The 1-2. And Wells swings and misses. He strikes out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And here comes Trent Grisham. We're back to the top of the lineup here. So here is Trent Grisham at the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch. It's a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. And 2-0. 3-0 now to Trent Grisham. Aaron Judge waiting on deck. 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. We're at 36 likes. Let's see if we could break 40 likes here, people. 3-1. And it's ball 4 to Trent Grisham. Tying run is on first base here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Judge coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and an intentional walk. And we have Tim Hill and Devin Williams warming up in the bullpen. So let's see what Judge does here with a runner on first, 1 out. And Judge fouls back the first pitch, 0-1. The 0-1. Oh, swing and a miss, 0-2. Got him with a high fastball. Here's the 0-2. Did not go. The pitch was high, 1-2. Ooh, just missed off the outside. Plate there, 2-2 now to Aaron Judge. Two pitch coming up here. Here it is. Full count. It's 3-2 now to Aaron Judge. It's a full count. So a big pitch coming up here from Leisure. Sets here on the 3-2. The payoff. Soft ground ball. This could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. An inning-ending double play. Not what you wanted here, man. Not what you wanted here. Not the way you wanted to come through. What a waste of an inning. Well, there's my 1 double play prediction that the Yankees hit into. Hopefully they don't hit into another one. Oh, my God. And that is the end of the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 8th is coming up. So Teal, Montgomery, and Vargas will be due up. So your 2, 3, 4 batters. So let's check these other games. So Cleveland just beat Detroit 5-2. That's huge. Boston beating Toronto right now 4-1 in the bottom of the 6th. That's big. Mets, Cubs tied up at 6 in the bottom of the 5th. And Pittsburgh beating Cincinnati 4-2 in the bottom of the 9th. So last chance for Cincinnati to try and at least tie the game up. I don't know, man. That was terrible, though. The Yankees are still down 2-1. Hopefully they can keep it here 2-1 in the top of the 8th. Yeah, I mean, this was what I was saying during the pregame. Like, on paper, the schedule is supposed to be easy, but you know, they gotta still go out there and play, man. It's like, and these teams they're still gonna play hard. I mean, with 6 games remaining. Let's get back to playing time, game time. Tim Hill replaces Fernando Cruz. So he'll be facing the lefty here in Teal. It's 1-0 to Teal. So Hill has a 64.4 ground ball percentage this season. So 2-0 now to Teal. Teal has 2 walks, a single, and he scored a run. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Luke Weaver warming up in the bullpen. The 2-1. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I saw that, Andrew. Your Diamondbacks are still very much in it, man. We have Colson Montgomery waiting on deck. The 2-2. Inside, full count. Nah, Shane Smith is a good pitcher for sure, Petruzzi. He started out the season really well, and then they said his last 14 starts, it wasn't so hot. And a swing and a miss by Teal. So first out of the inning, good job to Tim Hill getting his first strikeout. And that's going to bring up Colson Montgomery to the plate. There's a strike to Montgomery. Third base umpire says he went around. 0-1. So Montgomery responsible for the 2 runs on the board. He had that 2-run homer in the 6th against Luis Hill. And right to Rosario, fields it, fires to first for out number 2. 2 outs. And here's Miguel Vargas coming to the plate. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Oh, 1 to Vargas, and that is a base hit up the middle. So Vargas keeps the inning alive with a 2-out single, and that'll bring the designated hitter Keto to the plate. Yeah, let's hope so, Andrew. And it looks like Aaron Boone is signaling to the bullpen. So Hill's night is over. Gets the first 2 batters out, then gives up a hit. And it looks like Weaver is going to come into the game. He'll be facing Keto when we get back. What's up, Yankee Kyle? You're going to go March 28, 2026 to go see the Yankees versus the Giants game? Nice. That's a ballpark I really want to visit, man. Yeah, because the Yankees are opening up their series on the West Coast. So yeah, I'll pull up the schedule here. March 28th, huh? Okay, you're going that Saturday afternoon. You're going on that Saturday game. Cool, man. So we are in a commercial break. We are in the top of the 8th. 2 outs. Luke Weaver will be pitching for the Yankees when we get back. So Boston still leading 4-1, top of the seventh. Cleveland beat Detroit 5-2. Pittsburgh beat Cincinnati 4-2. Cubs and Mets tied up at 6 in the bottom of the fifth. So Mets made a comeback against the Cubs. All right. So Luke Weaver's in the game. He just needs one more out. Tim Hill is responsible for the runner on first. So Weaver just needs one more out to get out of this inning. As he's facing Keto here. Runner on first, 2 outs, top of the eighth. White Sox leading 2-1. Weaver sets. First pitch. 1-0. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. If you're just tuning in, it's the top of the eighth with 2 outs, runner on first. White Sox leading 2-1 in this game. Weaver's on the mound right now as he sets on the 1-1 to pitch. As a swing and a miss, 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Ball, 2 strike, first top of the eighth. White Sox lead 2-1. As Weaver sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. And that is hit it to right field, and Judge is right there, makes the catch. Route number 3. And we're going to the bottom of the eighth here, folks. So Weaver gets the job done. Bellinger, Rice, Stanton will be due up in the bottom of the eighth. We are going to a commercial break. I'm going to take another break myself. I will be right back, folks. Don't go away. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out. All right, we are back here, folks. Cody Bellinger leading things off here in the bottom of the eighth. And he takes strike 1. And Grant Taylor is on the mound for the White Sox. Bellinger is 0 for 3 tonight. And the 0-1 is a grounder hit to the second baseman, Mydroth, who makes the play to first. 1 down, and that brings Ben Rice, who's 2 for 3 tonight. So Rice been making it happen today. So Yankees have 6 hits tonight, only scored one run. And the Sox had 6 hits tonight, only scored 2. As Rice takes strike 1. The Yankees are still down by 1 run. A win tonight for the Yankees. They're in the postseason. And Rice hits that ball into center field, and that'll drop. And Rice will stop at first. Rice gets his 3rd hit of the night. He is 3 for 4 tonight. So the tying run's on first base here with 1 out, and Giancarlo Stanton will be coming to the plate. So Rice with the hot bat here in the last couple of games. So Caballero is coming in as a pinch runner for Ben Rice. So Yankees adding a little speed there on the base pads. So let's see how this works out. And we are 1 like away from 40. We need 1 more like for 40 likes, people. If there's anybody out there that's not hit the like button, hit that like button as Stanton swings and misses. He is 0 for 1. So Stanton has struck out all 3 times tonight. He's 0 for 3. So tying runs at first base. So Caballero takes over for Rice as the pinch runner. And pickoff attempt at first. Caballero's back safely. So Caballero with 48 stolen bases this season. He leads all of Major League Baseball in that category. One ball, 1 strike now to Giancarlo. Taylor sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. A big swing and a miss. That was a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. 1-2 now to Stanton. So Stanton really wants to smack that out of the ballpark, man. And there goes Caballero. And Junko Stanton hits that ball deep into left field, but not deep enough. Oh, my God. And Caballero was running back. Oh, my God. The way the ball came off that bat, man. Dang it. You serious? 2 outs now. Just wasn't enough. I just went off a fan reaction, too. I promise. Made the out at the warning track. That was close, man. Here's Jazz. And Jazz rips that to right field. And that's going to drop. And Caballero will stop at third. And it's a long single there by Jazz Chisholm Jr. He keeps the inning alive. So the tying run now is at third base. Runners on the corners. So Jazz on the first pitch rips that to right field. Thought about going for 2, but pumped the brakes. He tripped there. So, and even if he didn't, I don't know if he would have had that double. Yeah, that was played well right off the wall there by the right fielder, Fletcher. So Caballero really wanted to round third, man, but... And here is Ahmed Rosario at the plate. He is 0 for 1. So meeting on the mound, looks like home plate umpire is about to go on the pitcher's mound to break the meeting up. A hit will tie this game. That's all Rosario needs is a hit. The tying run is on third base. Yankees have a golden opportunity. They got the golden opportunity right here. Let's see if they can make it happen. So Rosario, ball one, is at the plate. Oh, what's going on here? MLB TV having some technical difficulties. All right, we're back. I don't know what that was all about. They got Isert warming up in the bullpen for the White Sox. What's up, Celia? How you doing? Yes, I am trying to get 50. And there's a strike to Rosario. We got David Bednar warming up in the bullpen right now. So 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-2. Boston is still up 4-1 against Toronto in the top of the 8th. And we need one more like to 40, people. 40 likes, come on. And Rosario hits the grounder, but it's a foul ball. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch. Pitches in the dirt. Ball gets away, but runners will stay put. So actually, Jazz will move to second on that wild pitch. So runners on second and third. It's a 2-2 count here to Rosario. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Tying run at third base. Yankees are down 2-1. Big pitch coming up. Here's the 2-2. And Rosario strikes out looking. Oh, man, we're going to the top of the ninth. Baldwin, Sosa, and Robertson are due up. Son of a gun, man. Oh, that was so frustrating. So frustrating. Great opportunity here to tie up the game, man. You just could not come through. Shaking my head, man. But anyway, top of the ninth coming up. Baldwin, Sosa, and Robertson will be due up for the White Sox. Let's see. I know they had Bednar warming up, so I would assume he's probably going to come into the game. When the ninth inning comes around, it's going to be Volpe, Wells, and Grisham. So it's up to those guys to try and make something happen. All right, Andrew, thanks for popping in there, buddy. Have a good night. All right, we just broke 40 likes. Thank you all very much. Let's try to get to 50 if we can. We need 10 more likes. We need 10 more likes. So if there's 10 people out there that have not hit the like button, let's hit that like button. Let's try to get to 40 if we can. Aiden says, yeah, we're losing this game. It's looking that way. So name that Yankee. It's Nick Swisher. I don't know if anybody had it. All right, looks like Luke Weaver's back in the game. And Baldwin's leading things off here in the top of the ninth. He's 0 for 3. It's 0-1. Caballero is taking over at third base. Goldschmidt at first base. Yo, 1. Line drive, and that is hit to left field. That goes to the wall. Baldwin with a leadoff double here in the top of the ninth. The White Sox get their leadoff man on here. So runner on second with Sosa coming up, nobody out. So here we have Lennon Sosa, who's 1 for 3. So runner on second, nobody out, top of the ninth. White Sox leading 2-1 as Sosa takes strike one. Here's the 0-1. Pitches in the dirt, 1-1. Yo, Frederick, how you feeling about your Guardians there, buddy? You got to be in a good mood. So 1-1 here to Sosa. So 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2. We're at 40 likes. Let's see if we can get 10 more likes while we're live. See if we can get to 50. As Weaver sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball by Sosa. One, two, grounded foul. Sosa battling here against Weaver. And a pickoff attempt at second base. Baldwin safe. So first pickoff attempt there in this at bat by Weaver. One, two. Foul ball. Sosa battling. A little bit of a battle going on here. Not yet. The Yankees have to win tonight to make the postseason, but as of right now, it's not looking that way. Another 1-2 pitch coming. And swing and a miss. He struck him out. Wells throws over to first and gets Sosa out for out number one. So a big out there for Weaver. So here's Will Robertson at the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight. And the first pitch is a ball, 1-0. We got Isert and Wilson both warming up in the bullpen. Isert's a left-handed pitcher and Wilson's a right-handed pitcher. Baldwin takes his lead at second. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-1. Got him with a changeup. Went around 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Robertson. One, 2. Foul ball. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Pitch is low. Ball 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Robertson. Weaver sets. The 2-2 pitch is popped up in the infield. Volpe tracking it. Makes the catch for out number 2. So another big out there by Luke Weaver. Let's see if he could get out of this inning after giving up that leadoff double. And that'll bring Dominic Fletcher to the plate. So bottom of the ninth, it'll be Volpe, Wells, and Grisham. In the bottom of the ninth, let's see if the Yankees could keep this at a 2-1 game. And the first pitch to Fletcher is a strike. And the Mets have taken a 7-6 lead here against the Cubs in the bottom of the 6th. Boston still leading 4-1 in the bottom of the 8th. The 0-1. 1-1 here to Fletcher. Fletcher's 1 for 3 tonight. The 1-1. A swing and a miss. 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second, Yankees down 2-1. Let's go Weaver and get out of this inning. Fletcher calls timeout. Time called by Fletcher. Mark Leiter Jr. warming up in the bullpen right now for the Yankees. Here's the 1-2. Foul back. Still 1-2 to Fletcher. I'm going to try and stream every game I can. Hey, you never know, Frederick. I mean, baseball is a long season. The 1-2. It's a grounder. Hit to Goldschmidt. Tosses it to Weaver. Steps on the bag. Out number 3. Good job to Luke Weaver for getting out of that inning after giving up that leadoff double. He got outs every bat after that. So Good job. Now it is up to the Yankees to try and tie this game up, man. It's not good. So it'll be the 8-9-1 batters coming up. Yankees are down 2-1. So a very low scoring game. I mean, offense on both teams not great, but so far White Sox are winning. It's 2-1. A lot of hits in this game by both teams. So the White Sox had 7, the Yankees had 8. But it's been pitching though, right, for both teams that have been doing a good job. But it's just the White Sox as of right now have the last laugh by having the lead right now. Stephen B says 40 likes. Let's get to 50. Dude, I would love to get to 50. I don't know if we'll get there, but I'm happy with 40. Thank you all for the 40 likes. And if you're new and you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. So bottom of the ninth coming up. Last chance for the New York Yankees. So Yankees have this series against the White Sox. 2 more games after tonight, and then the Orioles coming to town, and that's when they will complete their regular season. Let's see where the Yankees end up. No worries, Stephen B. I appreciate you. So Michael Taylor is out in center field for the White Sox, and Anthony Volpe's leading things off. So Brandon Eisert is on the mound for the White Sox. He's going to try and close things out here. So swing and a miss there by Volpe. He's got an 0-1 count against him. 1-1 now to Volpe. Volpe's 1 for 3 tonight. The 1-1. And Volpe hits that ball to left field, and that'll drop. And Volpe will stop. And the leadoff man is on here at the bottom of the ninth. Volpe gets a second hit of the night. He's 2 for 4. So the tying run is at first base. That's a single for Volpe. So leadoff man is on here in the bottom of the ninth, and that brings Austin Wells to the plate. Yankees trying to rally back here. And here is Austin Wells. Ball 1 to Wells. It's 1-0. So Wells responsible for the only run for the Yankees. He had that RBI double earlier in the game. It's 2-0 now to Austin Wells. Tying run at first base. Yankees down 2-1. Bottom of the ninth. 2-0 count here to Wells. Volpe at first. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now to Austin Wells. 3 balls, no strikes. Trent Grisham is waiting on deck. The 3-0. 3-1. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now to the Yankee catcher. Wells is 1 for 3 tonight. As Eisert sets here on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. Is popped up behind the plate, out of play. It's a full count now to Austin Wells. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, runner on first. Tying run is on first. Yankees are down 2-1 here in the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for them to have some sort of rally. 3-2 pitch coming up, and Iser throws over to first on a pickoff attempt. That's his first one in this at-bat. Iser sets here on the 3-2, the pitch. Wells rips that to right field, but it is a foul ball. Oh, man. The stadium was ready to erupt. We're at 41 likes. All right, we need 9 more likes to 50. Can we make it happen? Appreciate you, Stephen B. Another 3-2 pitch coming up. Here it is. And Wells hits that to right field. That'll drop. And that's a single for Austin Wells. Back-to-back hits here in the bottom of the ninth. Wells is now 2 for 4. He gets his second hit of the game. That brings Trent Grisham to the plate. Tying run now at second base. So good at-bat here by Anthony Volpe. Good at-bat by Austin Wells. Let's see what Trent Grisham does here. As a trip to the mound there to talk with Iser. So let's see what Trent Grisham does. So Grisham, some of the games that he's come up and came at some of these at bats, man, has had some late inning home runs. So let's see if he could be a hero tonight. And they have intentionally walked Trent Grisham. Oh no, they haven't intentionally walked Trent Grisham. It looked like he took first base. He was talking with somebody. But my mistake. So Grisham will step into the batter's box with Aaron Judge waiting on deck. So Red Sox are leading 4-1 in the top of the ninth. Yankees are down 2-1 right now in the bottom of the ninth with nobody out. Runners on first and second. Oh, this could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. Oh, a double play. Oh, 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. So the tying run now is at third base. And it looks like Aaron Judge is coming to the plate. Looks like, are they going to try and intentionally walk him here? Yeah, they're going to intentionally walk Aaron Judge. So runners are on the corners now. So Judge intentionally walked for the second time tonight. Oh, my God, man. And that's going to bring Cody Bellinger. So Bellinger coming to the plate. He's 0 for 4 tonight. All he needs is a hit, and that'll score Volpe from third. The tying run is on third base. So Bellinger struck out twice. He flew out, grounded out. He's 0 for 4. So big opportunity here. Can the Yankees tie it up? First pitch, ball 1 to Cody Bellinger. Tying run at third base. Bellinger's numbers against left-handed pitching are really good this season. 356, a 10-14, OPS, 8 homers, 35 ribbies. Here's the 1-0. And there's a strike. So 1-1. A little bit of a questionable call there by home plate umpire. It looked like it was in the strike zone. So 1-1. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike now to Cody Bellinger. A hit will score Volpe. We have 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. As Iser sets here on the 2-1, the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, 2-2. Got him with the changeup. So Bellinger down to his final strike here. Yankee Stadium ready to erupt at any moment now. As Iser sets the 2-2. It is a full count. That'll release Judge from first. Big pitch coming up here. When Caballero waiting on deck. All the Yankees need is a base hit. All they need is a hit, and Volpe scores. Tie game. The payoff. Bellinger pops it up. It is out of play. Still staying alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger. Fans are on their feet. They're ready to erupt. This game gets tied up, man. It's going to be loud. Another payoff pitch coming. Oh, ball 4 ball gets away. And Volpe's going to score a wild pitch. Let's go. 2-2 game. It's a tie game. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Oh, my God. And the Yankees tied up on a wild pitch by Iser. Volpe scores. Runners on first and second. The game is still alive. Gabriel coming to the plate. Holy smokes, it ain't over, folks. 2-2 game here. Oh, my God. Well, there's another way to get a run besides getting a hit with 2 outs. That paid off for the Yankees quite well. Wow, we are in a commercial break, so it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Holy smokes. And we got somebody joining us from Twitch. BH Riz2 Alive says, let's freaking go. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Yankees tied it up. I got to play this one time. Let's go. Hey, I'll take a wild pitch. And if that's how you're going to tie the game up, give that to me all day. Give that to me all freaking day. Oh, my God. What an intense moment there. Adams Yanks Cap joining us from Twitch says White Sox start to act generous and gave us the tie game. I don't know about the generous part, man. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, Frederick. That would be pretty cool. But when we get back, Caballero will be coming to the plate. So it is up to Caballero now to try and win this game, to try and score, get the winning run. Believe me, they want to tank more? I don't know, dude. Let's hope this game doesn't go to extra innings. We're almost at 3 hours in tonight's game. Boston's still winning 4-1 in the bottom of the 9th. Mets-Cubs game 7-7 in the bottom of the 7th. And here's Steve Wilson. And he's going to face Caballero. So runners on first and second. The winning run is at second base. Let's see what Caballero does. Fans are on their feet at Yankee Stadium. And the first pitch is a ball. 1-0 to Jose Caballero. Yankee Stadium is ready to erupt at any given moment. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1 now to Caballero. Yankees just need a run, and they walk it off, and game will be over. Giancarlo Stanton's waiting on deck. Wilson sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Caballero fouls that back, 1-2. Wilson sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch is low for ball 2. 2-2 now to Caballero. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. David Bednar warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. Big pitch coming up here. Wilson sets. The 2-2. Caballero hits that. It's a foul ball. Still 2-2. Winning run at second base for the Yankees. Judge is at second. Bellinger at first as they take their leads on first and second. Wilson sets here on another 2-2 pitch. And here it is. Caballero fouls it back. Still 2-2. We're at 41 likes. Can we get 9 more likes to 50? Can we make it happen? Another 2-2 pitch coming up from Wilson. And here it is. And a foul ball. Caballero battling here against Wilson. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. And here it is. And another foul ball. Yep, ball's in the stands as Fletcher was running after it. Ran out of room. So Caballero battling here against Wilson. Hey, my man Rodney's in the building. What's up, dude? What's going on, Rodney? Hopefully you're doing well, my man. Always great to see you. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. Here it is. And Caballero hits that ball to center field. And that'll drop. And Judge is running out. And the Yankees win. The Yankees win on a walk-off single by Caballero. Let's go! The Yankees are in the playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go! And the Yankees win! Yeah! They're in the postseason. Oh! The Yankees won! Break those legs! Caballero! No friggin' yellow! Athletics, what Robbie says. Oh my God. Wow. Walked it off in the ninth inning, man. Caballero with a walk-off single. Judge scores. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. They're in the postseason. Just like that. Let's go. Oh my God. I was like, man, if we got to wait another night for this team to make it, oh, I would have been so pissed. I would have been so upset. Oh, my God. Woo! Caballero, man. Caballero. Let's go. And the Yankees officially made it to the postseason. Caballero just battling and battling and battling, man. and they just what paid off. Caballero coming through in the clutch, man. And the Blue Jays just lost. Now the Yankees are one game behind the Blue Jays in the AL East. Let's freaking go. And the Jays lost. So the Yankees are now one game behind. One game behind. Let's go, man. We're at 45 likes. Can we get 5 more likes? That's possible. Let's get 5 more. Oh my God, what a nail biter that was. Holy smokes. And the Yankees are in the postseason, folks. It's official, and they are one game back in the AL East with the Blue Jays losing tonight. Oh my God, things could be turning around here in the division. This could be turning around. 4 more likes. Can we get 4 more likes? 4 more to 50. Come on, let's get to 50 likes. Come on, it's a celebration. The Yankees won. They're in the postseason. They clinched the postseason berth. So we're at 45 likes. We need 5 more likes to 50. Dom says never play Volpe again. Dude, Volpe was responsible in the 9th. I mean, what do you mean don't play him again? He had that single. He scored the run on that wild pitch. Yeah, gotta thank the Red Sox on this one. I mean, Volpe started, Caballero ended it, man. And a shower there for Caballero. But wow, what a game, folks. What a game. No, it's funny. Nobody hit a home run tonight. So let me end that poll. What a comeback there by the Yankees. I mean, you got to wear the hat because the Yankees won. Yeah. All right, we're at 46 likes. We need 4 more likes to 50. Can we get to 50 likes? Come on. So the Yankees are now one game back in the AL East, one game behind the Blue Jays. Let's see if the Red Sox can win tomorrow, and if the Yankees can win tomorrow. Yankees are going to have Max Fried, so definitely a little bit more. It's a little bit more exciting with him on the mound. Yankees winning is chances of winning is much higher. No worries, Stephen B. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get to 49, but we're at 50 right now. Or we're at 46, sorry. We're at 46. But the Yankees win, folks. The Yankees win. Can you believe it? What a game. What a freaking game. All right. Yeah, we're 4 likes away from 50. Yeah, time for your Guardians to clinch. That's right, man. That's right. They're showing the Yankees celebrating there in the locker room, in the clubhouse. So let me ask you all something. Do you all agree with these guys celebrating right now? I mean, I know they clinched the postseason. I wonder what some fans are going to think. But how do you all feel about it? Charles Barkley says back on top. That's right, dude. Yeah, he played Detroit and Texas. Yeah, Frederick. Yeah, Weaver gets the win. He's 4-4 now. Iser gets the loss. Jazz was tonight's game. Let's see. He was. Jazz was three for 3 and had a walk. So Jazz really had a good game. Yeah, after the Detroit or the not Detroit. After the White Sox, the Yankees played Baltimore in the final 3 games. But man, what a win by the Yankees tonight! They clinched the postseason berth. They're officially in. Now they need to try and finish at the top of the division. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I just want to get people's opinion on this. I plan on streaming tomorrow night. Yeah, Jacob, for sure. Plan on streaming tomorrow night. We're at 48 likes, people. 2 more likes to 50. Can we get 2 more likes? Let's break 50 likes. Come on. And if you're out there, you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And we just need 2 more. We just need 2 more likes to 50. 2 more likes to 50. All right, no worries there, Stephen B. I appreciate you. All right, we're at 49 likes. We need 1 more. Can we get 50? Yes, Frederick. I'm a Giants fan in the NFL, and yes, I know they suck. I want Jackson Dart to start. I think it's time. Let him get his playing time. I know it's going to be against the Chargers, but hey, man, you got to start somewhere. Got to start somewhere. You just made it 50. Let me check on my end. It doesn't say 50 likes on my end. It still says 49. We just need that 1 like. Come on. 1 more like. Let's get to 50, people. Let's break that 50. Let's break 50. Let's break 50. And I'll leave you alone. I promise. I won't bug you for the rest of the night. Oh, man. I've been live for 3 hours and 10 minutes. The game itself, how long was that game? All right, we're at 50 likes. Thank you all very, very much. You all are the best. Thank you, guys and gals. Thanks, Stephen B. The game itself was 2 hours and 50 minutes. I've been live for 3 hours. So, yeah, thank you all for helping me get to 50 likes. So, you guys and gals are the best. Thank you so much, man. And if you're watching this on other social media sites like Twitter or X, Twitch, Kick, make sure you all hit the like. Make sure you all go to the homepage, hit the link for YouTube, and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. So now we're at 52 likes. That's awesome, guys. Thank you all very much. So now I'll be out of here. Thank you all very much. But congratulations to the New York Yankees for clinching the postseason. They're officially in the postseason. Now they're a game behind the Toronto Blue Jays. So let's see if they could take back first place. They have a very good chance of doing this with 5 games left now, folks. And I'll be back tomorrow, folks, for the pregame, for the play-by-play. Thank you all very much for your support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you. We'll see you all again. Once again, congratulations to the New York Yankees. And we will see you tomorrow night. Everybody have a great night. Be well. And as always, let's go Yankees. We out.